Hi, Levi and Nellie. This is Mom. This is my new car. It is my first brand new car, Levi. It is a Lincoln MKZ, and Lee felt he needed to really go all out because of the fact that I was so sad over my Audi, that we have this, and actually it's pretty cheap because of the lease, and since he works there, we're able to afford it, and it's such an amazing car, Levi. So, here is the inside. Okay, these leather seats are from Scotland because it's a special leather, and it has air conditioning and heating in the seats. And then look at my steering wheel. This wood is white ash, and it's made by two different trees that grow together, and they actually end up winding up together and mating, actually, and that's where the wood comes from. So you can go inside. Here's my navigation thing, and it's pretty crazy, Levi. We can watch movies in here. We can do all kinds of stuff. I have my navigation. I have my Cyrus radio for free for a whole year. My windshield wipers, they turn on automatically when it rains. I'll show you what it does when I put the car in reverse. This is really crazy. Okay. So, there's our yard. That's the tree as you pull into our house. So when I'm going, you see that. So it's just really a trip because you always still want to look over your shoulder. And I have sensors in the back, and they will go bing, 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 bing when somebody's like when they're in my way.
Yeah, when they're in the way.
And then on my rear view mirror, I have a little thing that has a little indicating light that tells me if somebody's in my blind spot. And as far as lights, okay, look at this. Okay, so, here's this color of lights. There's like 8 lights I can choose from. And there's one here. There's like one under the driver's side. There's one like by my foot. And there's one by the door handles. And I believe there's one in the back. Okay, so now I'm going to show you. Watch this. Okay, now we got blue. So if we want the blue look, maybe we want green. Mommy's favorite color. There's pink. That's hot too. Now, I guess it's just off. Now it's like a clear thing. And now we have like an orangey. See the difference in it? And we're back to blue. But I'm gonna go with the pink. Oh, okay, so if you heard that noise,
because you're still in reverse.
Oh, it's because I'm still in reverse, Lee said. So I took it out of reverse. The other night, Lee and I were going to meet over at the tortilla factory, and they were closed. And so then he was like, well, let's just go to Mondela's. And I was like, nah, let's just go home. But he insisted on eating. And so I'm sitting there in his truck because, my car's totaled. And I'm sitting in his truck, and then all of a sudden I see this car drive down Stillwater with this big bow on it. And I was gonna pee my pants, but I didn't. So, okay, watch this. Here's the bow. So this is how my car is driving down the road, Levi. Mommy's car. Can you believe it? Isn't it pretty? It's like that satiny, pearly color that I always have loved. It's a $47,000 car, but because Lee works there and there was some incentives, it's only $350 a month for us to lease it. And so, like the O'Grady's or whoever, we could get a new one every 3 years if we choose, or we can choose to buy this out at the end of the thing. But I don't ever have to pay for. The only thing I have to do is put gas in it. They cover everything. The Cyrus is free for a year. If I were to go buy this car, it would be at least $800 a month. It's just crazy. I just can't even believe why I never leased before. So, I'll show you real quick. I'll show you what Lee did when I told you that he did Grandpa's little memorial thing. So I never did probably send you anything. But there it is. I know it's not real special, but when I pulled up to the house that day, it meant a lot to me. And so those flowers are still there. And so we're going to leave them there as long as they'll stay there. But anyway, this is Mommy. I had to wait till I was 42 to be able to get a brand new one. There was, when we pulled into the garage the first night, there was 111.1 miles. I mean, it was really crazy. What are the odds of that ever happening? And then your grandma, when I had the camera, or when I was in backup mode and it showed the camera, and she's like, "Oh, there's the back, or there's the garage." And I go, "Yeah, it shows everything you back up with." And she goes, "Well, if I go back there, will it show me?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah." So Grandma goes by the car. Can you see me? It was quite comical. But it's luxurious. Oh my gosh. So now we have this amazing car. I mean, the Audi was wonderful. I loved it, but it was really costing me a lot. Now I can actually afford to fix something, even though I won't have to fix this. But now we will have a very comfortable ride when we come see you guys. So, this is Mommy, and I'm signing out. And catch you on the flip-flop. And I love you both very, very much. And Levi, you never read your texts from me. You big turd. I love you.
Hey y'all.
Bye. And Lee says hello. He's taking some pictures of it for me. I love you, boy.